So right now, the evening is very much like it was that day. It's inside Bartholomew, and I was just watching. Hey, it's me, Jillian, the Conscious Cougar, and we're doing these everyday mediumship for everyday people things. And I'm sharing with you moments that I've had where my mediumship is happening, and I'm going to be sharing these moments in hopes that there are things that you can grasp. In my personal opinion, we are all spirit beings, and as such, mediumship is a natural way of being. A whole bunch of you are already doing it and don't realize that you're doing it. Or some of you do realize you're doing it. You just don't understand how it's happening. And I get that. I fully get that. I knew I was a medium long before I really, with 100% confidence, went, oh shit, I am a medium. But I would always call myself a sloppy medium because things would just happen to me at any minute. Significant, profound things would happen, communications and whatnot. And then I learned how to exercise it, how to use the ability. So I believe that we are all gifted as mediums, but then how to use it, working that ability, that's up to us to exercise it, just like going to the gym, pretty much. Kind of. I simplified right there, but pretty much. So I've been telling you about how my dad talked to me a few months after. This was the first time. We've had many conversations since, but this first time was so profound and was clairaudient rather than clairsentient, clairvoyant, or any other clairaudient. And it was outside my head versus inside my head. Both of those are fully valid, but I just want to bring it up because it's just an interesting thing. How did you hear it? Was it outside or was it inside? I always want to know when people have their experiences. So first I want to say to you that my dad knew that I was a medium. He listened to me and he believed in it enough. I want you to know that like folks who didn't necessarily believe in that while they were doing their physical incarnation may be more difficult to communicate with on the other side because they may still not be that into it. We all still have a choice. Okay. Dad believed, and this picture right here is me holding his hand when he's in ICU. I could not let go of his hand, and I knew at the very beginning that he knew I was holding his hand. And I whispered in his ear, I said, Dad, keep talking to me. I can hear you. Now, at the time, I was still what I considered a sloppy medium. But I'd had enough experiences that I knew that if I could have all those, I can have this with my dad. And in fact, all of my studies and whatnot were in preparation for this. So here we are in ICU and I'm saying goodbye to my dad. And I'm telling him to keep talking to me. And he heard me. One of the things they say is that even though they may be seemingly unconscious, and it's right before they pull the plug and let the person pass naturally, which is what was going to happen to my dad. The last thing to go, or they say one of the last things to go, is the hearing. So I knew that, and I knew he could hear me. Okay. That's the first thing. So I said that to say, I do believe, I know, that my dad was constantly talking to me from the minute that he transitioned out of his body. Now we're in the Jeep, fast forward several months. We've had many conversations, me and my dad, but this is the first time that I am hearing him clairaudiently, his voice. And my dad's got such a beautiful, distinctive voice. So that's kind of where I got it from, except I got the girl version. Anyway, okay. So I'm sitting there, right? And he says, should have seen you when you were that age. And the way he said it, I now realize that's how he communicates with me. He just says the thing and I pick it up. I pick it up usually clairsentiently, sometimes clairvoyantly, but I pick it up. But this time, I heard him clairaudiently. It wasn't the first time that I've had clairaudient experiences, so I just said, really? And I said that inside, not outside. Now, this is the part. He gets excited as he realizes that I heard him. I heard him. And so he's like, oh, yeah, man, you were cute. His emotional energy, like, phew, as we would be excited. And I'm like, I'm as excited as he is, except that I suddenly leave that meditative place. And I'm in Earth Realm vibe now. I'm not in that slowed down. I'm like, Dad, oh my God. Yeah. And so, of course, the connection was lost. And it's about the connection. And in my class, I teach the connection, how to do that. I don't want to do that kind of stuff right here. Maybe one time we'll do like a meditative thing, where I can help you at least get a couple minutes of experience of changing your vibration. That's what it is, so that you are moving energetically at a slower pace, like spirit realm. And that likeness is where we sync and then can communicate from this realm to that and that realm to this. I hope that was worthwhile. I hope so. The realization for him, it was exciting for him. It was exciting for me. And I'm hoping that you have experiences with your loved ones that are exciting too. And I want to say, if you have comments about, you've had stuff like this happen to you, please message below. Or if you want to talk to me about anything, DM me. I'm here and I will reply. That's it for now. I'll see you on the next Everyday Mediumship for Everyday People. Have a good one.